Original Lone Wolf coming in at you real quick. I'm not going to make this video very long. I just wanted to point out order out of chaos. As you all know, I talk about a lot of different things. I do things like I try to make a lot of points in regards to why I say what I say. And then I also try to point out things to you immediately when I see it to help you understand why I always say the things that I say. So that's what this video is about. This video is about order out of chaos. All right. As you already know, order out of chaos is one of the Masonic mantras. It's not the only one, but it's one of them. And what it is when you have a chaotic situation, you have people who come in and bring order, right? But what they don't tell you is that the people who came to bring the order was the ones who started the fucking chaos to begin with. And then you may say, well, okay, why would they do that? It's to maintain control. It's to maintain control and to give false hope to the people that are up under their boot. All right. And that's what this is about. I'm not going to play the whole 9 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm just going to play a little bit of it. I'm going to critique what they say. And then I'm going to get up out of here. All right. Without further ado, listen to this filthy shit.
Pack your bags, FDA workers. That's a message from Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the independent candidate turned Trump ally, after endorsing the president-elect this summer. Trump reportedly promised RFK Jr. a role in the administration in turn for his support once he dropped out of the race. It now appears...
Don't that sound like bribery? But anyway.
...that he will be a health czar of sorts to avoid RFK Jr. having to go through a Senate confirmation process. RFK Jr. took to X following Trump's victory, saying, quote, "The FDA's war on public health is about to end. This includes its aggressive suppression of psychedelics, peptides, stem cells, raw milk, hyperbaric therapies, chelating compounds, ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, and anything else that advances human health but can't be patented by pharma."
Speaking to MSNBC on Wednesday, RFK Jr. said entire departments within the Food and Drug Administration could be shut down. Let's watch.
He's been very specific in what he said. He wants me to do three things. One, clean up the corruption of the agencies, particularly the conflicts of interest that have turned those agencies into captive agencies for the pharmaceutical industry and the food industry, the other industries that they're supposed to be regulating. Number two, to return those agencies to the gold standard.
First and foremost, this is something that Donald Trump could have did under his first administration, and he didn't. Donald Trump was talking about ivermectin and hydrochloroquine during the whole COVID vaccine bullshit. Then he turned around and backpedaled on that shit and went and took the shot any fucking way. For anybody who may have fucking amnesia, they're talking about all this crap with the FDA, right? Let me let you guys in on a little secret in case you all did not know. It's not, I say it's a little secret because, you know, people have amnesia, but in reality, it's not a secret. A simple Google search will prove what I'm finna tell you next. When the FDA decides to grant approval to a company for something that they want to put on the market, it could be food or it could be drugs. They leave it up to the company that's coming to the FDA to have it put on the market to do all of the testing. I'm going to say that again. The FDA leaves it up to the company who wants their food or drug put on the market to do all the testing. Hence is why they told you that the COVID vaccine was safe and effective. The FDA never done any goddamn studies on the fucking drug. They never did any study on the shot. They let Pfizer and Moderna and all these other people be the ones who do the test to say whether or not if it was safe or not. They'll come back to the FDA and say, oh yeah, we did our test. We had our people do quality control and this, that, and the other. It's completely safe. And then the FDA turns around and says, okay, well, we'll put it on the market then. And that's how that shit works. This is how Johnson & Johnson has had every fucking thing they've ever put on the market recalled. This is the reason for why doing the very, very same Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine that they was trying to push to people, they were still trying to clear up that goddamn cervical cancer and all this other shit that women were getting from using the talcum powder and the baby powders and all this other shit. They were still in the midst of settling that case out of court. When they knew that the shit that they was putting in talcum powder and baby powder would cause cancer, they knew this shit, man. Can you say order out of chaos, anyone?
Science, the empirically based, evidence-based medicine that they were famous for when I was a kid. And number three, to make America healthy again, to end the chronic disease epidemic. And President Trump has told me.
So if they're going to make America great again, why in the fuck aren't they getting rid of all of the fast food restaurants like Burger King and McDonald's and shit? Seeing that's when everybody started to get sick. Seeing that's when gyms started to pop up on the fucking scene like Bally's. None of that shit existed. Windy City Gym was probably the most well-known gym in the state of Illinois back in the times when you didn't have all of these fast food restaurants on every corner. They didn't have all of these workout gyms and all this shit that you can go to today to lose weight and to gain muscle and all this other bullshit. That's the reason for I refuse to go to them. And I'm not overweight.
He wants to see measurable, concrete results within 2 years in terms of a measurable diminishment in chronic disease among America's kids.
A few days before the election, RFK said that he would advise Trump to rid Americans drinking water of fluoride. That caused quite the uproar. RFK Jr.'s cause célèbre has been against vaccinations, not just COVID, but those that have become standard for a healthy baseline. All right,
So he is against vaccinations, but Donald Trump, he's the one that Donald Trump is appointing to put an end to all this bullshit. But yeah, Donald Trump took the fucking shot. Remember? He took the COVID shot. Now, this is the same Kennedy that was supposed to have been running for office that at the last minute just dropped the fuck out. And now we learning that he was given this position contingency upon him dropping out of the race. That sounds like bribery. You guys better wake up, man. I'm in this video like this. This original Lone Wolf, man, order out of chaos is real, right along with a lot of the other stupid ass shit that they do within these Masonic ass groups. That shit is real, all right? Donald Trump ain't finna do a fucking thing but continue to point this country in the wrong goddamn direction. They have said that they've taken control of the House and they've taken control of the Senate. Pay attention to how the next 4 years go, because it's not going to go as smoothly as you think. I'm out.